Hey my bears, welcome back to another video. Today I decided to do some TikTok art challenges. So for the first one, we are making a fairy OC based off of myself. You guys could do the challenge too if you want, but make sure you do your own criterias, not mine. If you were born in January, February, March, April, May, or June, it is going to be evil. If you were born in July, August, September, October, November, December, it is going to be good. If your eyes are blue, then you're gonna give them dragonfly wings. If your eyes are brown or black, you're gonna give them butterfly wings. If your eyes are green or gray, you're gonna give them bee wings. And if your eyes are hazel or any other color, you're gonna give them moth wings. If you have piercings, then you're gonna give them pointy ears. If you have any tattoos, you're gonna give them antlers. If you have any freckles or moles, you're gonna give them a crown or hat. If you're the youngest, you're gonna give them a wand. If you're the middle child, you're gonna give them a sword. And if you're the oldest or only child, you're gonna give them a lantern. If you have a cat or dog, give them a pet. If you have any other pet, give them a potion. If you're short, you're gonna give them a mushroom dress. If you're kind of average, you're gonna give them a flower dress. And if you're tall, you're gonna give them a butterfly dress. Okay, so I wanted this OC to be a girl, and I decided to try a new pose, so please don't judge. And I did a half up, half down ponytail. It took me a bit to, figure out how to draw this pose, because it's my first time drawing it. And just don't mind how I'm drawing it. Like I said, this is my first time drawing this pose, and I think it looked a lot better once I added the clothes. Also, I kind of wanted to make the thighs a little bit thick. It took me a bit to get the torso correct, as you could see. And the chest area, but yeah. Now I'm adding the clothes. I decided to go with a dress inspired by a black rose, because I'm kind of like average height, and she's supposed to be an evil fairy. I kind of added these sleeves that aren't really attached to the dress, but they don't fall down. And it took me forever to get the hands correct. You don't even know. Do not worry, I come back to that hand that I was just working on later, and it looks so much better after I work on it. Right now, I am designing the upper part of the dress. I didn't really know how I wanted to do it, how I wanted to go about it. I think I did a good job. I decided that I was going to put a little rose in the corner. And then I decided that I was gonna have boots. Boots kind of looked bland, so I added chains and a little strap thing to make it look the bottom of a rose. Then I decided to add fishnets to the legs, and I added roses all around the waist area to kind of make that little belt thing more of a rose rather than a belt. And I added some fold lines. Then I added the wings, which I did not color until very last. And then I added my sword, since I am the middle child. As you can see, I'm fixing the hand and kind of tweaking the blade. Then it took me a bit to decide on what pet I wanted to give her, but I gave her a little spider. And I gave her a witch's hat, because I have like a few molds on my body, and I decided that a hat would go great with an evil fairy. I made the dress black and red to kind of like fit the evil theme. It's not that I think those colors are specifically evil, I just thought that it would give off evil. I didn't want her to be like pure evil, but I wanted, because like I wanted her to have like a kind heart. So I decided that she was taught wrong, and that her parents always taught her to take what she wants, you know? So I gave her yellow skin, and I made the fishnets kind of have like a red tint to them, you know? I'm kind of cleaning up my coloring, because I decided to color out the lines, then clean that up, because that's honestly the fastest way for me to color. If you guys don't do it, then that's alright. I thought about giving her piercings on the ear, but then decided against it. And then I colored those little sleeve things red. Thank you to Derbenschnoff on TikTok for creating this one. Then I went through and colored the roses like a dark red, and colored the boots green to kind of like give off like this stem, leafy vibe, you know? And then I decided that I was going to color the eyes orange and the hair green, and make the witch's hat black. But like a grayish black, you know? And then I go in and kind of like fix the ponytail, because that was bad. And I make the sword pink with red handle, and kind of like another little like pink ends at the bottom of the base of the handle, you know? I went through and shaded the hair. Then I decided to add the background, which you will see me do right now. And I colored the wings white, because you know those white butterflies that you see everywhere? I don't know. I just thought that white wings would look great. Anyways, this is the finished product. I hope you guys like her, because I really like her. This next art challenge was make your own weird coral sea. Basically, just pick your favorite color for the skin tone. If you have blue eyes, you're gonna have 2 eyes. If you have green eyes, you're gonna have 1 eye. If you have brown eyes, you're gonna have button eyes. If you have any other color eye, just pick the one you want. If you have a dog or a cat, you're gonna have a smile on your stomach. If you have a fish or a reptile, have a normal smile. Anything else, no smile. If you enjoy horror movies, you get floating limbs. If you enjoy dramatic movies, you get bat wings. If you enjoy cartoons, you get claws. If you have 0 to 1 sibling, you're gonna have a clown face. 2 to 3 siblings, multiple eyes. Or 4 more siblings, you're gonna have scarring. If you dress pastel, you're gonna give your OC pastel clothing. If you dress dark or bright, you're gonna give your OC bright clothing. And if you dress dark, then you're gonna give your OC a suit. Okay, so I want this OC to be male, because I don't have any male OCs yet. And I gave him floating limbs, because I enjoy horror movies. And purple is my favorite color, so I went with purple for the skin tone. I gave them 3 eyes and a mouth on the stomach for what I listed previously. I did a pastel kind of fun looking shirt, because I wear pastel mostly. And I didn't know what I wanted to do for the hairstyle, so I kind of just went with the flow. I put piercings on the ear, because I thought it would look good with the character. And I gave the character orange button eyes. I colored the hair red and added a little bit of shading. Thank you to Panda Arts for creating this TikTok challenge. Then I decided to add a colorful background. Anyways, that's all for this week. Next week, I'm going to be doing this again. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and let me know which one was your favorite. Goodbye!